This conference will now be recorded.
So, okay, so let me start it now. So here this course is for SAP EPPM Enterprise Portfolio and Project Management, and we are focusing on project system. Okay, basic only in the area of project system. So let us understand what exactly we are having inside. So here I am going to cover uh, the concept of SAP Portfolio EPPM Enterprise Portfolio and Project Management. Okay, then I'll explain some business cases from the project system perspective. Okay, and then I'll explain SAP IMPS course detail here. So the first things, whenever we are getting a call for SAP EPPM Enterprise Portfolio Project Management, there are some inside modules which are the part of this package. Okay, that we need to understand here, particularly in which area we are going to work. Okay, so here basically the SAP Enterprise Portfolio and Project Management, it is focusing on managing your resources within the enterprise. Okay, so this means here we are going to manage the portfolio at organization level, and whatever we need, the projects or tasks or activities to accomplish to achieve this portfolio objectives, that is the main purpose to implement SAP EPPM. So SAP EPPM is basically a group of modules. It's not only a single module, it's a group of modules where we are having some core modules plus we are having some add-ons. Okay. So here SAP EPPM, basically it's a combination of module called SAP Portfolio and Project Management. This one. Okay. And another module called SAP Commercial Project Management. And third is SAP Project System, and fourth is SAP Enterprise Project Connection. So these are the four major modules which comes inside SAP EPPM solution. So here SAP, we are having two ways to install. One is a on-premise and another is a on-cloud. So when we are talking about on-premise, that we are having four modules within it. But when we are talking about cloud solution, in that case, one more modules also include with these four. It is a innovation management or idea management. Okay, so let us understand what exactly we are having within these four modules when we are implementing in on-premise solution. Okay, so as I'm explaining here, SAP EPPM is a combination of portfolio and project management, and CPM commercial project management, and SAP project system, and SAP EPC enterprise project connection. Okay, so SAP project system is the controlling module here. That is a part of core SAP solution. Core means like when SAP has started, when even any ERP is going to be introduced, then they supposed to have some core modules where your basic business can be run. Okay, and when ERPs used to be provided, then they used to have some core modules based on which they used to provide the solution. So similarly in SAP also, when SAP has given this core module solution, that time PS was the part of core system itself, and this is integrated with all other modules like your sales and distribution, FICO, finance and controlling, plant maintenance, PM, PP, production planning, okay, and all other modules. Almost all modules can be integrated with project system. Okay, so whenever we are buying SAP, that time project system by default it is coming with the same common license. Okay, and some of functionality used to be add as per industry specific, which we are calling as a add-ons. Okay, so when early stage when SAP was started, that time PS was the part of core system, and then PPM and CPM was added later on. So we used to call it as a add-on solutions. Add-on means like you are already having core system installed, and top on that you can install this as additional solution. And SAP used to ask for additional license for it, and customer has to pay extra amount for it. Okay, so PPM and CPM was similar. PPM, like in uh, around 2009, okay, this was the module name was XRPM, Accelerated Resource Portfolio Management, which was basically implementing to manage your resources in the organization. Okay, and CPM was mainly focusing on commercial type of projects. Okay, and here this EPC enterprise project connection is helping us to integrate your third party system like Primavera and MSP with the SAP. So here in this course, we are going to focus on project system. That is the one part. And in SAP, for project system, we are having a specific certificate also. Similarly, in PPM, portfolio and project management, we are having separate certification. CPM, we don't have any certification, and EPC, we don't have any certification. Here I just tried to show you how the add-on works. Okay, add-on, let's say if your this is your core system where your PS is residing. So in the same server, we could install PPM and CPM and EPC, or we could keep a separate server for PPM, CPM and EPC, and then we could integrate these two server PS and this add-on through RFC remote function call. But after S4HANA introduction in 2015, okay, this became a part of S4HANA solution itself, and this became a part of core system solution from 1709 version. So now PPM and CPM comes with the core system delivery itself. There is no need to go for separate license. Okay, because there is no separate license, so in recent days there are lots of projects started in PPM and CPM, because many companies they are looking for the solution, but because of hefty license fees, they were not able to implement these two solutions. Okay, again in 2023 they have done some changes in the license policies based on customer. Okay, but we can say that PPM and CPM is a part of core system delivery as of now. Just to understand here, along with this all four modules, we can integrate this complete solution with open text also. That is the additional things. But here, this EPC we are using for Primavera and MSP integration. So when we are saying, when anybody is asking like what we are having within the EPPM, we need to understand there are four modules within it, and which modules we are going to focus within EPPM, that we need to understand. So whenever you are getting any vacancy, that how companies asking that we need a EPPM guy who's having experience in project system or in portfolio and project management or in commercial project management along with CPM, along with EPC. So this kind of details you will get in your requirements. Let's proceed further to understand here. Before that, if you have any question, okay, I know that this is very initial stage, but like where exactly we are going to focus. If you have any question in that area, you just let me know. I'll try to answer before starting the next.
Hey, I have one question.
Yeah.
So you said PS would be the beginning, course that one can take in, right? And then
Mhm.
later move into portfolio and project management is what you were talking about. If you could go to the previous slide, there are
Yeah.
other two things also that you were talking about. So how is it all related together? If you could just mm, explain that.
Yes, let me explain it next. Okay, I understand your question. Okay, I'll explain it.
Okay.
That
Okay. Okay.
how it can be understand as a solution.
Okay.
Okay. So before the when we are saying PPM, CPM, project system, and everything we are keeping only in one package. Okay, so sometimes the question comes in mind what we are doing in PS, how it is helping us, what PPM is helping in as a complete solution, why CPM kept is separate, what is in which area it is helping. Okay, so this is very common question. So before understanding the answer of this question, let us understand the different project types in SAP project system or any type of projects which we are managing in the project system perspective. Okay, so let us understand from the root side. So here in SAP, we are having major two types of project. One is the internally financed project and another is the externally financed project. Okay, so internally financed project means where the organization is financing that project. For example, let's say if I'm working in Cognizant and Cognizant is looking to implement, let's say, success factor in organization to manage my resources, human resources, okay, like HR, HCM system. So in that case, that organization, Cognizant has to do the investment. Okay, so they Cognizant has to finance this project to implement inside the organization. We are calling this kind of project as internally financed project. Another project is externally financed project when the project has to be financed by the external party. For example, let's say I am the Cognizant and there is another company, let's say Godrej Properties, and Godrej Properties is looking to implement SAP in their organization. So in that case, Godrej, if Cognizant is implementing SAP for Godrej Properties, in that case, Godrej Properties has to pay back to Cognizant for this implementation. So this is a externally financed project for Cognizant, and we are calling it as a customer project also, right? So internally financed project and externally financed project. Internally financed project further can be segregated in two types. First is the investment project, another is a overhead or cost project. Investment project where we are doing investment, and overhead or cost project where we are doing operations kind of, or let's say if any project where cost will be posted without knowing whether it is any direct benefit or not of it. So investment project, let's say I'm the Cognizant, okay, and I'm the Cognizant, and here to manage my operations in Delhi, we just need to have one office. Okay, just we not need to establish one office in Noida location. So in that case, we need one office. So there are different ways to go for it. We can buy a complete building, okay, or we can take it on rent, okay. So here we need to understand from the investment perspective that which option is better for us. If we are going to buy a complete building, how much, how I'll get the ROI, return on investment, how I'll get return on investment on it. So whenever we are choosing an approach or option, in that case we need to understand the return on investment by using different methods. Okay, like what will be my payback period, what will be my return on investment, what will be my uh, like other things, like how we are exactly calculating for the pre-investment analysis. Okay, so here this is investment project purely, and second type of project, for example, let's say I would like to start one R&D project. Okay, like COVID, when this COVID was there, so lots of companies has started to find out the vaccine, right? So we just want to start one project to do the R&D, okay, but we don't know whether it will become a investment for us or it will become an expense. So for example, let's say I have pushed around 100,000 USD for this project, and if any outcome is not coming, this means it will become an expense for us. And if any outcome is coming, then in that case it is an investment for us, right? So if nothing is coming, that complete amount has to be considered expense in my balance sheet of organization. Another example, let's say when we are doing maintenance, okay, the establishing of machines or like fixing, when we are constructing a complete plant, this comes under the investment project, okay, because it will become asset for us. But whenever we are operating it and whatever the chemicals or other things which we are using to manage our operations, these all things come under the expenses. So when we are managing any overall kind of project, in that case this kind of activities maintenance need to be considered as a overhead cost project. So here SAP has given some specific modules to manage this kind of project. So when we are saying investment project, so in that case this is an investment for organization. We will not have any direct customer, right? So in that case we'll not have any customer, no initial revenue, periodic capitalization to ASU. So when we are managing this kind of project in my balance sheet, first it has to be considered as AUC, asset under construction. And once my project is ready, then we will move this complete cost incurred in AUC to asset, and that will be managed in the asset accounting, your depreciation and all. So here SAP has given like some example is acquisition of fixed asset, investment, research and development, or the best example, let's say if we are constructing a office, that is the best example of investment project. So here SAP has given some module like investment management, IEM is the module, project system, controlling CO, PPM, portfolio project management, and CPM, commercial project management. So if I understand from the solution perspective purely, the IEM, PS, CO, FI, and PPM is the module which is helping here. PPM, portfolio and project management. Another kind of project is overhead cost project where we will not have any revenue. Actual cost will be transferred to expense account. There will be no customer, no initial revenue, capitalization to cost center. The example is R&D project, and the example, the modules which will be implemented here, PS, CO, PPM, and CPM. Next comes externally financed project. We are calling it as a customer project also because here customer will be in the picture, and this will be executed as per my customer requirement, and it will be financed by customer only. So we will have customer, we will have revenue that has to be capitalized into product or project. The example, engineering, construction and operation project, and make to order. And examples of modules which will be used to implement is PS, SD. SD will be for sales and distribution, CO is for controlling, PPM and CPM. Okay. So here in this example, okay, we are having three types of project. Okay, let us be interactive here. First, we are having investment project. Okay. Then second, we are having cost project. Then third, we are having customer project. These are the major project types. Okay, and all the scenarios in any kind of projects will be managed by these three different types of projects. Okay, investment project where we are doing the investment. Okay, so here before doing any investment, before executing any project, we need to do the pre-investment analysis. We need to know whether this particular project will be helpful for us, or this will give any benefit for us. Okay, so these kind of activities we need to manage within IEM, investment management. Okay, we are pre-investment analysis. Okay, and we are managing our asset, AUC, asset under construction, through investment management only. Okay, And further, when we are going to manage our project, to manage our cost and revenue, here project system will be used. So here the PS is gonna module where your all other modules will be integrated. For example, let's say once your pre-investment analysis happen and you approve that yes, we are going with this project, in that case this will be transferred to project system, and here in project system it will go for initiation, planning, execution and monitoring and controlling. So let's say when you have initiated, then you will have your task, whatever the task and activities you need to execute it. You will have schedule, you will have resource assignment, you will have procurement plan, okay, you will have quality plan, all these things you will have. So there are different modules which are helping us to manage these different things. For example, your accounting, here we are having FICO, okay. For procurement you are having material management. So when you are, if you want to procure any services or material, in that case you go to via let's say if you want to sell anything, so you will go via SD. But here it is an investment project. So in investment project you will not have sale because there is no customer, right? So here project system will be integrated with FICO, it will be integrated with and it will be integrated with PP also. In any case, if you are having any production, cement production, for example, Birla group of companies. So if they are executing any project inside, they can take the cement from inside in a house. Okay. So here basically project system PS module is going to integrate with other core modules. This is the basic things which we need to understand here. Okay. Similarly, when we are going for cost project, so in cost project we will not have AUC, but we may have that before starting. We may do some pre-investment analysis. Yes, we want to go for this. Okay, let's say before starting any project, we are doing pre-investment analysis. Okay, and we understand that yes, this particular R&D project will be beneficial for us, and we have started a project. Let me keep one more thing here to just segregate here. Asset. So here you will have asset and investment project. Okay. And here once you are doing in cost project, once you are doing pre-investment analysis and then you are moving to the project system, here you will have FICO to manage your financials. Okay, you will have material management to manage your procurement, and in place of asset you will have cost center. You need to post your expenses because it is not an asset, it is going to become a expense. Okay, so in place of asset you will have here, for example, cost center accounting or CO entries. And third type of project is customer project. So in customer project you will not have pre-investment analysis like this, you will have pre-tendering activities. Customer projects are those projects where you are taking projects from your customer. For example, let me explain in my words first, then I'll go for slide, so this will be more clear to you. For example, I'm the cognizant here, CTS, okay, and this is one company, Godrej Properties, and this company is looking to implement SAP. So for that they will send RFQ, request for quotations. Okay, so request for quotations, RFQ, they will float RFQ to individual companies, or sometimes they are publishing in the paper that we want to implement SAP, and then by considering that this requirement, CTS will submit their quotation. Okay, so how they will submit the quotation? They will understand the requirement and then they will prepare the estimation. Okay, and then when they are preparing estimation, they will analyze whether this project is beneficial for us or not. Okay, they will keep some margin on estimation, they will create a quotation and they will send this quotation to Godrej Properties. So if they need any change, if Godrej Properties is looking for any changes here in the quotation, they will ask, and then again CTS will submit a next quotation. Okay, So let's say in finally that quotation is approved and then this contract is awarded to CTS. So what they will do? They will give LOI, letter of intent, and this LOI will be converted as a sales order in later stage. So here how this project is being managed in initial stage. Okay, creating estimation, creating quotation, sending it to Godrej Properties, then convert it as LOI, then integrate it with sales order. So all these activities need to be managed in some module. Okay, we are calling it as CPM. So here I'll say pre-tendering activities, and here CPM will help us. So once your this portion is finished, let's say your project is awarded. Okay, this project is awarded to CTS, and they have given a LOI. Okay, and based on that, sales order is created. Then this project will be started by CTS. So here it is going to start it based on sales order, and again this will come here in the project system itself. So whenever you are saying, whenever any kind of projects you are doing, whether it is a investment project or cost project or customer project, here you are coming in the project system to execute it finally. Okay, so here customer, for customer project we will have sales order also in the picture, because we are going to we will have SD, sales and distribution module, to manage your sales, because uh, customer is there. So along with FICO, along with your other entries like material management, you will have additional sales and distribution also here in the project system integrated. Okay, so when we are understanding a complete solution, we came to know that IM is helping us, PS is there, CPM is also there, which is helping us in pre-tendering activities, and similarly PPM, portfolio and project management, is also helping us to manage your initial pre-tendering activities and this pre-investment analysis and project management. That is a combination of all, you can say, which is basically used at portfolio level. Portfolio, I'll explain what is the portfolio. So now we are having initial idea based on the project type, how the different modules are going to be implemented. I am going to implement it, understanding the nature of project requirement, and we are using CPM if it is a customer project, and if we are similarly we are using PPM also when we are managing our project at portfolio alignment and the project management level. Okay, so here different modules are playing different roles in complete solution. Okay, so that's why at initial stage it was very difficult to communicate with the client that we are doing this kind of project and we are going to implement this module, we are going to implement cost project, we are going to implement IM and PS only, not PPM and CPM, for example. So this was very difficult to communicate that, and client was also like confused sometimes that why they are asking as per the different project types. If I am having a project, something they supposed to have to manage as a complete solution. So SAP has came up by new terminology called SAP EPPM, where we are saying that you any kind of projects we are having solution, whether it's an investment project or cost project or customer project, but inside still these are the different models, but to communicate with the business we are saying we are having one solution called SAP EPPM. Technically we are different. Any question on this slide?
No, nothing from my end.
Okay, great. So let's move further to understand here for, okay. So when we are talking about portfolio, project and program, okay, just I have included one slide here to explain what we are having in portfolio. Okay, let us understand here. Let's say this is a Godrej Properties. Okay, And top on that is still, let's say if I'm having group of Godrej properties, or let's say group of Godrej companies. Okay. So here, if I'm considering a particular vertical of business, Godrej properties, this is a one portfolio. Okay. You can see in when we are investing anything in share market, we are having different portfolios, like chemical portfolios, right? Where we are just selecting the shares of different chemical companies. Okay. Similarly, we are having banking portfolios where we are including all the shares of different banks. So what we are saying, we are keeping a similar type of project at one place. Okay. So here portfolio is basically collection of a project and programs that are managed as a group to achieve strategic objectives. So we are keeping a similar type of projects and program at one place to achieve objectives of the organization. For example, here this Godrej Properties, let's say they are doing projects in two different verticals. One is a commercial project, another is a residential project. In commercial projects, they are constructing malls, retail markets, and in residential, they are constructing a townhouse. Okay. So for commercial project, if I say the different projects will be there, and for residential, different projects will be there. But as a combined, all are coming within the real estate only. So here commercial project, we can say there is a one site which we call it as a one type like program, one program that is a commercial project. Similarly, residential project is a one program. Okay, and combinedly we are calling it as a portfolio. So portfolio basically, what is the use of executing any project in any organization, whether it is an investment project or cost project or customer project, that has to be aligned with the objective of organization. For example, Godrej Property, if they are executing any project, if they are constructing one mall, so they are having some objective. As a company, they are having some goals which they want to achieve. That's why they are constructing this mall. Otherwise, why they will do? Right? So whenever organization is executing any project, whether any kind of project, okay, that has to be aligned with the objective of the organization. This should not stray from that. For example, when we are saying Godrej Properties, when we have decided that we will do only commercial project and residential project. So tomorrow, let's say suddenly we got one contract, we are getting some opportunity to construct a bridge. So we need to think whether it is aligning with my objective of the organization. Are we really want to concentrate on that area also, or shall we go with the different company as a different company? Or so we need to understand. So we'll say answer no. This is not as part of Godrej property. It is a part of Godrej infrastructure. Okay, let them manage it because we just need to focus on commercial and residential real estate market. So that is my objective, right? So whatever project we are executing, that has to be aligned with the objective of the organization. So here, when we are understanding whether it is aligned or not, PPM is helping us, portfolio, project, and management. So here PPM is helping us. Okay. So broadly, if I see, whenever if I want to go for controlling purpose, integration, PS is there. When I'm saying for aligning with my organization objectives, in that case PPM has to become in the picture. And when I'm saying CPM, when any commercial project, any customer project is in the picture. Okay, so some portion of CPM will come. Apart from that, there are different functionalities which has to be understand as per the uh, different type of projects here. So here portfolio is a collection of project and program that are managed as a group to achieve strategic objectives. Program is a group of projects that are similar or related to one another and which are often managed and coordinated as a group instead of independently. So just we are keeping a similar project at one place. Project will go in more detail to explain in later stage. Here this is just initial idea. So as I told, for investment project, the example, best example, let's say this is Godrej group of companies which is having different company. Let's say Godrej Properties, Godrej Infotech, Consumer Product, and Godrej Properties is having is vision and mission of the organization. So let's say if any proposal of investment is coming, that has to be aligned with vision and mission. That is my organization objectives. So first we need to analyze it. Feasibility need to be checked. Then it will be approved or reject. If it is done, then only it is going to be executed. So here this portion we are going to manage in PPM or investment management. There is two different modules which can do similar functionality, which they are having similar functionality. So PPM or IM we can implement any one, not both. And this portion of final project will be managed in project system. This I have just included one business case of customer project, which I have already explained in the terms of Cognizant and Godrej Properties. Here I have taken name of my Bandhu, my online education infotech, and here Godrej Property is looking to implement SAP, and then we are getting RFQ. We are considering it as an opportunity, doing market analysis. Then we are preparing cost estimation in the form of infrastructure cost, license cost, or implementation cost. We are submitting the quotations, and then if it is awarded, we are getting letter of intent. Then we are getting sales order, and then we are executing project on behalf of this all arrangement. So this portion we are covering in different modules, but your final projects we are going to manage in project system only. Here we are have taken some terminal terms. Okay, uh, I'm not going in that much of terms as of now. Here I have taken one scenario of cost project where this is one manufacturing plant which is having different productions lines. All the machines we are having different machines, and we are having different maintenance order. Let's say general maintenance, plant maintenance, breakdown maintenance. So how to manage these all maintenance activities in a certain period? That scheduling and all these activities can be managed through PS project. So this is another example of cost project. In this course, we'll go one by one to understand a complete end-to-end process of investment, cost project, and customer project. Okay, and we will focus to understand from IM to project system, integration with sales and distribution, integration with material management, integration with PP, production planning, maintenance planning. Okay, PM, plant maintenance, MRS overview, multi-resource scheduling, PPM and CPM integration. Okay, not fully, but integration. PPM and CPM integration will focus. So this is what exactly we are going to keep here in this. Any question, Madhu? Like? Do you have an idea now that what we are having in PPM, CPM? Just starting, just like idea as per my project type, how it is going to be help us in providing the solution.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of got an idea. And it seems like most of the, as you mentioned earlier in the discussion, right? Most of it seems to
Yeah,
be a
yeah,
familiar concept for me. So, yeah.
yeah. So here in this course, investment management and project system, I am going to focus on investment management. That is a one module. That is small, but that is a separate module, and project system. Okay. So as I told that we will go through of all the integrated part, and we will see end-to-end business process along with different business cases, how to do the transactions, and then how to do the configuration. Okay. So first we'll discuss a scenario, like we'll take one business case of investment management and then understand end to end, and then we'll go for individual transaction as an end user, how to perform the transactions, and then if then how to do the configuration for this particular scenario. So we'll go scenario plus object wise to understand it. Okay, so as a part of this course we'll give you the complete bunch of books which you can follow for certification, or this will help to understand the concept also. Okay, and you will get system access, and this we will focus to explain the scenarios with S4HANA only. Okay, so initially I'll take you through with the Fury, and then later stage you can do the practice through GUI also, graphical user interface. I'll explain in my next session that what is the difference, how to access the system. Just to give you idea what we are going to have in the system, let me show you here. One second, please. Just logging into system. So how to log in into system? This system access will be through remote desktop connection. Okay, you no need to install SAP or anything. Just you need internet. Okay, and you need to log in here in the system. And here you will have GUI. Okay, login pad. You just need to go through with this. And to access your Fury, you come here in Fury Access. Okay, and here you will see the investment management. So how to create investment project structure, how to create investment program. So we can add all additional transaction here in this screen. And apart from that, we will focus on project system here. So project system comes under project control analytics. Let me see here. Okay, this one. So here different applications are given to execute the transactions, and we will just execute from here. And you can access the transactions through GUI also. This is screen, graphical user interface. So I'll explain where exactly you need to do your configuration, how to access as an end user, and how exactly it is integrated different Fury and GUI S4HANA system, how it is integrated. That I'll explain in coming sessions. Okay, I'll go in more deep to explain. And all sessions will be recorded, and we will keep the sessions on our system. Okay, so let me show you what we are having in our system. You can access our recorded sessions through web and application. You can download the application in your mobile or in tab. So here this is our system. Okay, this is our system, and my course. So whatever the course you will subscribe, let's say once you are joining the course, then I'll create one course here, and you will get all recorded sessions here. Okay, all the contents you can see, for example. So the recordings will be here. So you just need to come here in this particular, I'll give you this address, and you come here, and you just click here, and you can play the recordings. And you can play your recordings in application also. You can download this application in iOS and Android, both the places. Okay, your documents will be added here. All the documents will be here, and some of document will be sent through email. So this is one stop solution. Everything you will get at one place. No need to go here and there. Yeah, any question, please?
So, Rama, the course contents which you're going to cover, can you show what are all the contents which we are going to cover here? I just want to see. So,
Ah,
what are all the contents?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So here, see, you can check it here on my website, myonedu. Sorry. Okay, and here you go to online courses. Go to EPPM box. One second. I think I logged in. Fire to bind. Why? One second. Hmm, EPPM box. So you just need to come here in website. Okay. I have sent already. That is the syllabus link is already sent. Okay, but if you want to see individually, you come to this site, go to EPPM box, you will see this. Okay, so here we are having individual courses: PS, IM, PPM, CPM, and MRS. So this basically this course is for PS and IM. We have combined these two in one. So just consider whatever is given here in IM and PS that is included in this course. So especially let me show this project system relevant what we are having here. So all the details you will get as per the certification. Okay, this is the certification ID CTPLM 2267 which we are focusing here. Okay, and then we are having this this is the old certification ID, and these are the things which we are following here. All details you can see course delivery goals. What is the goals here? And these are the this is the syllabus. So module 1, module 2, module 3, this is just segregated as per like your different modules within PS. What comes like introduction to S4HANA, project management, project structure, reports, project plans, project budget, project execution period and closing. What is the master data configuration details? Okay, then configuration of project logistic control and S4HANA. So here this syllabus is basically designed as per that industry requirement. Okay, and we'll not go exactly one by one line item wise line item. We will focus as per the business process scenarios, but your all things, yeah, almost all the things which will come in the root of understanding a complete business process here.
Okay, thanks, Rama.
Yeah. Any other question, please? Okay, so let me just stop this recording now.